I'm going to be introducing you to this model. It's called the Reflection 70B. I think it's newly launched model. It's been gaining a lot of traffic. In fact, I actually got to their website to actually test the model and look at what they say. So we are currently experiencing high traffic and temporary down. Please try again soon. Everybody want to like check out this model to see how it performs. But one of the highlight of this model, if you look at when it was announced, so it was announced by this guy called Matt Schumer, and he said, "I'm excited to announce Reflection 70B, the world top open source model trained using reflection tuning." So basically, it goes on and on here. You could see here in this MarkTech post, it's talking about Reflection 70B, a groundbreaking open source LLM model trained with new technique called reflection tuning that teaches an element to detect mistake in its reasoning and correct it. So before the LLM finally finalizes its result, it kind of like has to reflect and correct its mistakes before finally giving out its output. If you could see this one from VentureBeat, the same thing. It's a midday new, most powerful open source AI model in the world. Hyperride Reflection 70B. So everybody's hyping this model to be like, although it's not kind of like surprising because uh, not every model is the same. So you could see here from Cerebras, it said not all Lalama 3.1 models are created equal. So there are many, Lalama is this model that is created by Facebook, Meta AI, and it's kind of like being released as an open source model. So there's a lot of fine tuning of this model. But I think the benchmark result of this Reflection 70B actually shows it perform incredibly well as compared to like some other models here. So like the Lalama, you could see here in this benchmark here that even the Lalama 3.1705B, so that means it has like 405 billion parameters. You could see that it kindly beats a lot of these hyped models in most of the benchmark here. So if you look at Open Router here and see what is actually happening in terms of its use, you could see here that it so the overview here shows that a lot of people have already started using it in their apps. You could see here, and the provider here is actually called Hyperbolic, and these are the apps. And if you see the activity chart here, you could see here that a lot of activity has been going here, and the model is being used. I think this is kind of like how you could make an API request to use the model. So you could actually just send what is the meaning of life. So you could use like if you use the open router here, you could actually use Python, Ruby, or Shell to actually test out the model. But the page, just like I showed you earlier, is actually down for now. So you could actually download the model ways and incorporate it into your own application. So it's equally an open source model. But the thing is, uh, I think it actually depends on your use case. I think some models will actually perform very well on some benchmarks, but at the end of the day, when you start using them in your own applications, it gives you time to actually tell. I think it's something that we should try. So if you feel like it's something you want to check out, I think just give it some time. It's actually going to come up, or you could as use the Open Router API here as well. Get the API key and try to test it out. So I think this is the end of this. I just wanted to share this one with you guys. So if you like this kind of content, you could just subscribe to my channel to support me so that I keep coming up with this banger content. So thank you.